Hey y'all, welcome back to the DIY Entrepreneurs Reaction Show. I'm so glad you decided to tune in with me today. Go ahead and hit that like button and become a subscriber to the channel if you're not already a subscriber. I would really appreciate that. Before we watch the reaction, I do want to address just a couple of things. It is very challenging getting a video past the YouTube content restriction rules. And so you will hear me talk over the video a little bit just to kind of disrupt the audio sometimes. You will also hear me pausing, giving my feedback. Sometimes I'm just repeating what the sharks say, but it is just to kind of give a pause in the audio so it's not just using their entire audio stream, because when I go to upload it, YouTube will flag the video and I won't be able to post it or make it public. But if you can bear with me through those pauses, through me repeating what the sharks say, and sometimes talking over the video, which is a natural tendency for me, forgive me for that. But if you could bear with me on that, I'm sure you'll enjoy the pitch. All right? Today we're going to be reacting to another Shark Tank pitch, so let's check it out.
Hi Sharks, my name is Lynnae Schneller.
And my name is Allie Cullinane.
And our company is Lynnae's Gourmet Pickles. We are seeking $125,000 in exchange for 20% of our company. We're sure you're all aware that specialty food is among the fastest growing industries in the US. There is, however, an unfulfilled niche in specialty pickles.
After launching in September 2011, we had quick success and we're selling pickles faster than we could make them.
Sharks, with all the uproar we've caused, we've got ourselves in a pickle and need your help to feed our increasing demand.
Lynnae is handing out our two signature flavors. They are Mrs. Pickles, our original sweet and sour dill, and Hot Mama, a sweet and sour dill with a kick of jalapeno.
And did you tell us what your sales were?
In the last 12 months, they're $144,000, which is 36,000 jars of pickles.
Wow.
What does a jar cost?
Suggested retail price is $6.99.
And what do you sell them wholesale for?
Average $4.
And what's your cost?
Our cost is $1.93.
So right now, we have stores that want our product. We just don't have the money to produce the inventory.
And produce it, yeah.
And where have you sold them?
We actually are available in 26 states and about 200 locations.
Amazing.
Yes.
Are you using a distributor?
We are using a
do.
distributor. We're signed on with the largest specialty food distributor in the US.
You know, you're in a classic entrepreneur's dilemma, right?
Yeah.
Because you don't have enough inventory to grow with the
can
company.
demand.
But it's a good dilemma to
It's
have.
a good
Yeah.
problem to have, right? But what I'm saying is, in order for us to invest, we have to see beyond that. Do you have anything that's so differentiated people are going to say, wow?
I want to tell you the answer to his question. The differentiator is the two of you. What else do you do to market the product other than a fancy display?
We do really creative things. We did a national pickle hunt within our city last year that was covered both locally and nationally.
And that was your idea?
Yes.
And throughout the day, there was little clues posted, and whoever got there first to find the jar got a package worth anywhere from $200 to $1,000.
The video footage from the newscast, literally people are running down the streets of our city trying to find these jars, and it was a huge success. So we're planning on doing that every year.
Chasing the big pickle.
So
Look, we've seen food products, but you've
Chasing the
obviously
pickle.
been very ambitious and successful in marketing this. And I'm trying to figure out, how do I make money with this?
How do you scale the business?
We have, next month, we have a meeting with one of the largest retailers in the US because they just...
Who is that?
Target. They came to us though because they expanded into grocery last year and now they want to expand their specialty line.
That would be a game changer for
Yes.
you. If it works, then you're in the big league. I'm not sure you guys are going to be able to pull that off.
Our distribution channel is already delivered to Target.
I'm Target. Tell me why I should carry your pickles over the other 20 other ones.
We really appeal to a gourmet high-end market.
Is it reflected in your price?
Yeah, $6.99.
Yeah, $6.99. The average...
You know what I did not hear when they passed out the pickles to the sharks? I didn't hear no reactions. I didn't hear them say, oh, this is a nice different taste. And then they kept saying sweet and sour dill or sweet and sour hot mama, I think is what they said, which is the hot pickle. I did not hear any reactions of the sharks saying whether they liked it or whether they didn't. So maybe they cut that out of editing, but that would have been valuable to show during the pitch, don't you think? So, but let's see, because they're drilling them about their numbers, and they seem like they have good numbers already. Selling at $6.99. It costs $1.93 to make. They're in 26 states already, in 200 locations, and they got Target coming after them to add them to their specialty line of things. And so, and they have a good problem with not having the money to meet the demand. So they already have orders, and they just need to fulfill these orders. So they need the money right now. So that's a good problem to have, just as you heard Barbara say. And so let's see which of the sharks is going to get in this pickle with them.
How does that compare to a normal pickle jar?
A normal pickle jar, the average is about $3.50, but in specialty pickles,
Wow. Okay,
specialty
ladies,
pickles,
nice.
so
$3.50 for a jar of pickle. At Aldi's, don't they run like $2.69 or something like that? Goodness, $3.50.
You've just walked into a
$5.99
huge
to
risk.
$9.99.
Why would Target put a $7 jar in when the market's at $3?
because
Specialty.
specialty food has been growing by 22% over the last several years.
You guys,
Good
I
job.
feel there are a lot of competition already out there. I think you guys are wonderful, but for me, I don't like sweet pickles, and I do have to like whatever it is I invest in, so I'm out on this one.
So they were sweet
Thank you.
pickles.
Thank you.
Guys, I think you have a nice little business. I think you guys hustle, which is great. You're creative, and the big guys aren't paying attention to you because you're $144,000 in sales. You don't matter to them. But as you grow, and you will, they'll start paying attention. They'll make a decision. Do I buy them? You're not big enough. Do I crush them by just putting out a comparable product? Probably. And for that reason, I'm out.
We know that with any type of food, there really is never anything proprietary because someone can create something similar. So our plan is to explode into the market and gain as much distribution as we can. And we do actually have interest from several large stores.
No one's beaten you up yet because you're so nice, but now it's my chance to do that, so I'm going to. You're not worth over $600,000. I don't think you
Wow.
can sell this stuff in Target at $7. That's my personal opinion. And the other issue for me is, do I want pickles in my portfolio? That's what I've been debating. And I don't think the answer is yes to that, so I'm out.
Any other questions or concerns we can address for you?
I think you have 2 sharks still left, and Barbara's a sucker for people selling
I'm
food
not a
in funny
sucker at all. I'm a
dresses.
sucker for a great entrepreneur, which obviously you both are.
here's what happens here. We started with Great Grandma's Secret Recipe, and that was the passion that started this business.
No food background.
No food background. We've grown so much in the past 2 years. Our potential is unlimited.
Allie, there's no doubt you guys have done a great job, but $7 for a jar of pickles? Yeah.
Just to reiterate that the average range is $5.99 to $9.99 for any specialty pickle.
So I'm Croatian. Croatians love pickles,
Okay.
but very rare that they eat sweet pickles. I'm not.
So that's the thing. We've heard 2 sharks say that already. They're sweet pickles. And neither of them liked it. That's probably why they didn't air the reactions to actually eating the pickle. Robert said he actually loves them, but not a sweet pickle. And so there we have their reaction to how it actually tastes.
Not the right investor. I'm out.
All right, thank you.
Barbara,
What you
Couple
gonna
of
do?
things. I think $144,000 in sales in your first year is phenomenal. There are very few young entrepreneurs that can make that claim. So you don't need any help here. You're well on your road to success, and you'd regret selling a chunk of your business 5 years from now. I almost made that mistake once, selling half my business for $80,000, and thank God that investor changed his mind because I sold it for $66 million 5 years later. I don't think you need a partner, so I'm out.
She's so affirming though.
Great, thank you.
So unfortunately, Lynnae's Gourmet Pickles did not get a deal walking into the tank. They came in asking for $125K for 20% equity in their business. And I think we have the consensus that the pickles were not that great. They were sweet pickles. And I'm not even sure I've ever tasted a sweet pickle. Pickles are usually dill, kosher, or hot, or something like that, right? But we can see that the sharks just didn't like their pickles, and so they were not able to get the dill going into the tank. But they did get almost 150K in their first year of sales. They are in 26 states, 200 locations, and they got Target coming after them to put them on their shelf for specialty items. And so I do hope that they ended up getting good luck and really dominating the industry with their specialty line of pickles. But check the comments or check the description to see if we have any update on these Lynnae gourmet pickles in the stores. And again, this was in 2014, so this is an old episode. So I'll give an update. I'll have some links to some updates below. All right. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and staying until the end. I really do appreciate that. Make sure you hit that like button and become a subscriber if you like this content. And don't forget to check us out for the next ones.
Constructive.
We're gonna take everything they said and really think about all their suggestions and figure out like what makes sense for our business.